Hello, I'm Stephen Jury from Somerset County Council. I'm the project manager for WAVE in Somerset. We are working together with a number of organisations, namely FWAG, Southwest, Farming and Wildlife Advisory Group, the Internal Drainage Boards, the Environment Agency, Somerset Wildlife Trust and the RSPB, and we're all working together to develop more climate resilient water systems in Somerset. I'm here in Bridgewater at the Environment Agency offices with Ken Moss from the Environment Agency. The Environment Agency have made predictions on how climate change will affect Somerset using modelling based on the latest scenarios. These predictions have been output in the form of maps and photo montages.
So here we have the location of Brent Knoll. So I will show you what would happen if we didn't have all the flood defences along the coast. Borough Mump is approximately 10 miles inland, so you can see how much benefit the coastal defences have, and these visualisations can show that Borough Mump would be pretty much surrounded by seawater if it wasn't for the sea defences that are in place.
The Somerset Wildlife Trust Brue Valley Living Landscape is located in the Brue Valley. This low-lying area here, just to the west of Glastonbury, covers about 12,500 hectares, and we will be visiting West Hay Moor just here. Somerset Wildlife Trust's Brue Valley Living Landscape project promotes a landscape scale approach to nature conservation. The Trust have produced a vision for the Brue Valley that offers robust strategies for adapting to climate change. The work here has comprised habitat surveys combined with studies of the socio-economic impacts of the benefits provided by the ecosystems here. The outputs will enable landowners to adjust to the inevitable shifts in water levels that will occur as a result of climate change. This work will also ensure a minimum mosaic of habitats that are necessary to ensure the viability of key species as they try to adapt to climate change. I'm here with some of the volunteers that have helped out with the Wildlife Trust project. 150 volunteers have contributed an amazing 17,000 hours of their time towards this project. They've helped out with habitat management, with botanical surveying and with wardening of the reserves. We're near South Petherton in South Somerset. This is Branston's potato packing plant, where a water recycling facility has been set up. Farming and Wildlife Advisory Group Southwest, or FWAG Southwest, have dealt with the important issue of water management on farms. In the light of climate change, bringing increased pressure on water resources, FWAG have worked with farmers to look at farming budgets in terms of water use, water quality, recycling and storage. FWAG Southwest have undertaken 70 farm visits and produced 20 farm water management plans that look at what a farmer uses in terms of what he can store and save. Branston previously used about 85 cubic metres of water a day to wash their potatoes, coming from the mains and public boreholes. With this water recycling plant, they've cut this amount down by 50%. But since the plant's installation, Branston is already saving 41 cubic metres of water a day. That's the equivalent of 230 baths or a very large-sized swimming pool. The RSPB and the Somerset Consortium of Drainage Boards have combined to develop measures to help enable climate change adaptation on these vulnerable floodplains. They have installed 2 water control structures, including one here at the RSPB Reserve in Grey Lake. Grey Lake covers approximately 120 hectares and it's important habitat for breeding waders. Here at Grey Lake though, the area was not connected to the main water carriers, so a siphon has been installed. This will enable better improved water management, especially in the winter. In times of flood, water can come onto the site
and can later be released very slowly back into the water carrier. This site can hold 325,000 cubic metres of water, so it provides both flood risk management benefits, and it's also good at providing water that the breeding waders need.
This is the UK's first ever green cathedral, using willows sourced locally from the Somerset levels. Originally pasture land, adjoining the River Tone, it is now a flood alleviation. Way funding has helped a community organisation called the Friends of Long Run Meadow to plant trees here. Trees help us to adapt to climate change. They provide shade, flood alleviation, and they also sequester carbon dioxide. Somerset County Council has been working with 12 communities to develop community woodlands adjacent to towns. We're hoping to raise awareness of the impacts of climate change so that local people are better prepared on how they can and should adapt to the impacts of climate change.